de perto. Faz a diferença, Zinho?
Sem dúvida, né? O garoto está empolgado também, vive o seu melhor momento na seleção. E toda hora a gente escuta o Tite ali falando. Vai pro meio. Vai jogar, vai ficar perto do Neymar. A combinação dos dois foi muito boa no jogo contra o Peru.
20 jogos, 5 gols com a seleção, 2 nessa Copa América.
Tem lançamento longo, se espicha todo de Maria, ela se perdeu ali pertinho da bandeira de escanteio, mas pela linha lateral.
Esse lance é típico da organização ofensiva brasileira. O Neymar, o Richarlison vem para dentro, jogar entre os zagueiros argentinos. O Neymar circula e abre-se um lado esquerdo. O lado esquerdo aberto, o avanço do lateral brasileiro.
Olha o Brasil chegando, Neymar deixou escapar. Ela sobra para a defesa argentina, estava tentando sair jogando.
He's only played twice in this Copa America, but in just a handful of appearances since making his debut just before the Copa and World Cup qualification, Cristian Romero has now become the most important defender for Argentina, as is evident by the fact that he's been rushed back for this final. Oh, Esteban Ostojic is going to bring that free kick back, the ball rolling. Paredes. Here is Romero. No signs of that knee injury in the opening 10 minutes. Admittedly, hasn't been too stretched so far. Otamendi bringing it up over halfway. Looks for Acuna, who gets a touch and might beat Everton here. Acuna, and Everton gets back to do the defensive job there and wins a throw for Brazil, to the dismay of Marcos Acuna. Acuna's inclusion as well, a sign of Argentina wanting to play on the front foot and provide that width down the left. Converted very much to the full-back position from a wing midfield position at club level when he came through in Argentina with Ferro Carolweste and then at Racing Club. And he just adds a little bit more dynamism than Nicolas Tagliafico down that flank. De Paul tries to help it to Di Maria, but it goes to Fred. And Renan Lodge can bring it away down the left. He's got Neymar with him. Neymar, Di Maria back covering. The ball in behind for Renan Lodge. Cristian Romero's across strongly. And Cristian Romero is down injured, clattered by Renan Lodge as he puts it behind. And the free kick against Renan Lodge saves Argentina from conceding a corner. Romero certainly has the more recovery pace from the available central defenders, is able to make those kind of recovering challenges. Otamendi, Neymar just forcing him wide, and a little bit fortunate there. The ball does break now though to Brazil. Leandro Paredes again quickly in to dispossess Lucas Paquetá momentarily. Danilo goes back to Marquinhos, and Brazil come forward again. Argentina back in two banks of four defending. Lautaro, Martinez and Messi, the front two pressing as it's clipped forward towards Richarlison, nodded down. Neymar could get there. Neymar gets the shot away. The initial shot's blocked and eventually Gonzalo Montiel is able to clear. Just a little bit of space for a moment there as Richarlison won the header and looked into the path of Neymar approaching on the edge. A warning sign there as Leandro Paredes is caught in possession. Lucas Paquetá looks to play the ball in behind, wins a free kick. Well, and Neymar has had his shorts ripped in the process, and Brazil lead the complaints now. Lucas Paquetá with some ripped socks as well. And after Fred's early yellow card, I think Brazil want to see a bit of parity. Well, Otamendi may hold his hands up, but catches Lucas Paquetá late there. And avoids going into the referee's book as Richarlison continues those discussions with the referee. Marquinhos trots forward to the edge of the box. Emi Martinez organises his defence. Brazil just starting to come into the ascendancy in this one early on. Neymar clips the free kick into the box to the back post. Casemiro tries to head it down. Thiago Silva will get there. Works the ball back to Hernan Lodji. Casemiro. And the challenges come flying in now. Montiel down. Messi explaining himself to the referee, and Lionel Scaloni starts up with the fourth official. You'd expect nothing less from a South American derby. Well, Montiel was the first to go down and won the free kick for Argentina. Certainly making the most of Casemiro's boot. There's a heavy touch from Christian Romero, and he's very lucky to get away with it there, just skipping over the head of Richarlison. Instead, he can set Argentina on their way. Here's Messi. Messi scampering forward, looks to cut inside onto his left, finds De Paul. De Paul looking for options, goes back to Messi. The boos ring out around the Maracanã. Di Maria. Di Maria. Richarlison comes to help out Hernan Lodji, and Di Maria tries to go through the middle of them. Richarlison wins it for Brazil and can bring it away. Messi steals back possession for Argentina. Here's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. Leandro Paredes. And here's Messi again. You can certainly feel the home advantage from the supporters. Messi loses out on the edge of the box. Neymar looks to bring it away, and Neymar wins a free kick on this occasion. Well, Messi's also down from the challenge on the edge of the box. There was no free kick given there. Leandro Paredes did give away a free kick, crunching in on Neymar, who's also down. The two number 10s with some of the early rough stuff, as you'd expect from the two outstanding talents, something they're very much used to, whether they're playing in South America or not. Neymar has got 3 goals against Argentina in his career from his 68 international goals. Last one coming in 2016. Messi's got 5, none of them coming in competitive action though. Cast your mind back to that wonderful hat-trick he scored in a friendly in the US. But Argentina may need Messi to break his competitive duck against Brazil tonight, if they in turn are going to end that long trophy drought. Here's Neymar. Finds Hernan Lodji. Back to Neymar. Rodrigo De Paul goes with him. De Paul wins the ball for Argentina. It's certainly something which the midfield will be tasked with this evening. Lionel Scaloni will have seen what Luis Diaz did to that right side of Argentina, and no doubt will have given strict instructions to Angel Di Maria or Rodrigo de Paul to say, when Brazil are in attack, get over there and help Montiel. And Rodrigo de Paul does very well there. Lo Celso skips away from Casemiro, shoved in the back by Lucas Paquetá, wins a free kick. The free kicks, the fouls mounting up in the opening 17 minutes. And even just a handful of supporters have just helped give this very much the feeling of a South American Clásico. Romero finds Paredes. And here's Messi. Messi forward into Di Maria. Di Maria lays it off with De Paul, who switches it over onto this near side for Acuna. Acuna opts to go back to Lo Celso rather than take on Danilo. Argentina patient in possession. Di Maria from deep, drops the shoulder, looks to go past Fred, and Fred does very well to hold him off and win possession for Brazil. Richarlison lays off looking for a free kick and eventually wins it. Alejandro Dominguez, the president of CONMEBOL, watching on. It's been a slightly fractious opening 19 minutes here in the Maracanã, and Esteban Ostojic just telling Neymar and Rodrigo de Paul to calm down. As the challenges come flying in, so too do the complaints to the officials. Not just from those 11 on either side on the pitch, but also on the touchlines. Increasingly difficult to officiate. And we saw Ostojic flash the cards in the quarterfinals. Played long again, chested down by Neymar. Richarlison takes a shot on, takes a deflection. Thankfully for Argentina, also took the pace off the shot that wasn't struck cleanly at all by Richarlison. Emi Martinez collects with ease. But Brazil have posed the greater threat so far. Yet to really test Emi Martinez, but a couple of moments from those somewhat direct balls into the penalty area have caused Argentina problems, and that's poor by Acuna, gives the ball away. Danilo, Lucas Paquetá finds Neymar, looks for the return, and once again Rodrigo de Paul snaps into the challenge, only for Argentina to give it away. Neymar on the edge, and this time Neymar wins a free kick. Rodrigo de Paul on this occasion comes into the challenge, sends Neymar flying, and Brazil have themselves a free kick. Neymar not happy at all with Marcos Acuna. Well, in fact, it's been not given as an offside there. Lucas Paquetá just coming back from an offside position, so Rodrigo de Paul gets away with this one. And so does Marcos Acuna for just giving Neymar there a little clip as he was on the ground there, just letting him know he was there. Not appreciated at all by Brazil's number 10. De Paul beckons Marcos Acuna forward. Otamendi opts to go back to De Paul. Argentina just struggling to find a way through, but it's a long direct ball and Di Maria's in behind. Di Maria over the goalkeeper. Di Maria gives Argentina the lead. 21 minutes gone, and Angel Di Maria puts Argentina ahead in the Copa America final. The small amount of Argentines here in the stadium go wild. Brazil are behind. And Argentina once again are ahead first and relatively early. Rodrigo de Paul goes direct. It's poor defensively by Renan Lodgi. And look at that for a cool finish from Angel Di Maria. Back in the starting 11 after his impressive performances off the bench, and El Fideo scores a priceless goal here in the Copa America final. A delightful finish. Just sits up perfectly for Di Maria. You knew what he was going to do. Ederson off his goal line. And Di Maria, with the perfect weighting, just drops it over the goalkeeper's head and into the back of the net. Di Maria's last goal came as Argentina went out of the 2018 World Cup against France. What a time to get back up and running in the Albiceleste shirt. Many question the inclusion of Di Maria in Lionel Scaloni's squad ahead of the Copa America, let alone the starting 11 here. But the Paris Saint-Germain winger has provided some outstanding cameos from the bench in this tournament and has given Argentina the lead here, somewhat against the run of play. It's worth remembering that Argentina's record in finals of late is absolutely appalling. Since lifting this title in 1993, their last trophy, they've lost 7 finals. Back-to-back Copas in 2016 and 2015. Of course, the World Cup final here at the Maracanã in 2014. Copa America 2007 and 2004 to Brazil. Confederations Cup in 2005 and in 1995. And in that time, Brazil have gone on and won 5 Copa Americas and a couple of World Cups. Midway through the first half here in Brazil, it's Brazil 0, Argentina 1. Romero across the cover and clipped by Renan Lodgi. Well, Argentina, not for the first time, are ahead in this tournament. And those in blue and white are enjoying themselves to the full. But there's a long way to go. And as we've seen, Argentina, whether against Brazil or even lesser opposition, have had a tendency once going ahead to really sit back. And you do wonder whether Scaloni's side have what it takes to keep out such a strong Brazil team for 90 minutes. Brazil on the front foot immediately. The shot comes in from distance. It's easy for Emi Martinez. The memories, of course, for Messi, Di Maria, among others, of those back-to-back Copa America final defeats to Chile at 15 and 16. Still linger, still hurt. But there's a difference with this Copa America, and that is against Brazil in Brazil. Argentina come into this one as underdogs. That wasn't the case against Chile, where everyone expected Lionel Messi to be celebrating an international trophy finally with Argentina. It didn't happen. Many have questioned whether it will ever happen. This Copa America may be his best chance to do so. And the underdogs, however silly that may sound when you've got Lionel Messi on the pitch, are ahead here in Brazil. It's a wayward pass from Lucas Paquetá, who hopefully goes to ground looking for a free kick and then swats the hand away, offered to him by Leandro Paredes. Leandro Paredes, rarely completely innocent in these situations.
María, bien, lateral para la Argentina.
Decisivo Di María para el resultado y ahora decisivo para el temor de los brasileños que dicen salgo a la marca o pasa él. Y ahora también pasó Montiel y tuvo una alternativa, quizás por primera vez el lateral derecho argentino.
De Paul. Recupera Richarlison, ya la tiene Neymar. Paquetá, presiona. Leandro Paredes, bien por Paredes, tiro libre para Brasil.
Es mi cuarto partido de Brasil. La vez que Tite más habla y más grita, ¿eh?
Sí, y el partido en el cual más le cuesta llegar. Podemos exceptuar una parte de Colombia cuando jugó con mayoría de suplentes.
Tal cual.
Y tuvo un mal segundo tiempo.
Lo Celso. Rotó todo ahí. Venía buscando a huevo Acuña. Lo Celso. Al piso para ganar Di María, le quedó a Messi. El toque para Lautaro. Participó poco Lautaro, no le llegó demasiado tampoco. No es lo que tiene que hacer. Aquí ha colaborado y bien.
Que claramente está para que los centrales no salgan, para trazar diagonales, para marcar espacios, para que jueguen Messi, Di María, Acuña, Lo Celso.
Saliendo Romero. Lo Celso. Otamendi. El toque frontal para Paredes. Lo Celso. Mueve la pelota Argentina ahora, es lo que hay que hacer. El toque atrás, saldrá Dibu Martínez. Cuidado, presiona Neymar. El rebote será de Casemiro. Cuidado con esta, le queda a Fred. Pasó Lodi. El caño de Fred que no prospera. Y ahora sí va a salir de Paul con uno menos porque ya se sacó de encima Fred. Pelota larga. Puede venir para Lautaro y va Messi. Messi, la aguanta Leo. No lo puede parar Marquinhos. ¡Leo! Bueno.
La primera vez que puede acelerar, escaparse de la marca y ir rumbo a un remate en el sector de la cancha, donde Brasil no puede permitirse este lujo. Además gana el mano a mano Messi.
Recupera la pelota Brasil, venía Neymar al piso con falta y tarjeta para Paredes. Estaba al caer esto.
Y mientras Messi se pierde el gol de Argentina, el segundo, antes lo había tenido Di María, rápida respuesta de Brasil y en pocos segundos metió a Neymar prácticamente mano a mano con el sector defensivo. Le cruzó la pierna a Romero, no lo pudo bajar y el que se llevó la peor parte fue Paredes al llegar tarde. Producir un leve contacto y ganarse la amarilla por frenar una situación importante de ataque de Neymar.
Brasil que busca el empate de tiro libre. Está Neymar, está Paquetá y está Marquinhos. Lo de Paquetá y Marquinhos es simplemente decorativo, me imagino. Irá Neymar, arma la barrera, Dibu Martínez. Llegó también Casemiro, ojo. La pueden sacar ahí. Acomoda Neymar. Está Casemiro. Está Paquetá. A Lucas Paquetá lo saco ya de los candidatos. Está ahí. Pero no. A ver, De Paul detrás de la barrera. Va Neymar. Está Paquetá. Ya se fue Casemiro. Oh, mira la carrera que toma Paquetá. ¡Vane! Barrera, cuidado con esto. Va cerrando Lo Celso. A buscarla, venía Danilo, queda algo corto Danilo, le pegó la pelota a Lautaro Martínez, búsquela Lautaro, cierra bien Danilo otra vez.
Le tiró la doctora a Lautaro Martínez, no tuvo despegue ahí en ese pique. Para mí se adelantó la barrera en el tiro libre de Neymar.
America was 1949. The only other loss on home soil in a Copa America game was 1975. In a home and away series with Peru. You're getting a sense of the historical superlatives at play for Lionel Messi in Argentina. What it would mean to beat Brazil in this final.
There's another look at the goal. You can see there's no pressure on the ball from Brazil. They're expecting, okay, our back line's in a good spot right now. We've got 4 against the 1 attacker, and it's just Lottie misplays it. At that point, nothing Ederson could do because he's not expecting that. Tries to come off his line, and the finish is sublime from Di Maria, taking advantage in that opportunity in a big moment in a final to give Argentina the lead, and that's the difference so far.
That's the first goal that Ederson has allowed in a competitive game as Brazil's starter. He's been another of the surprise changes in Brazil's lineup throughout this tournament. His 8th competitive game. First goal he's allowed. See more of that frustrated body language from the Brazilian players. That is resetting going long for Di Maria again. Renan Lottie and chase. Di Maria gets there. He couldn't bring it cleanly with them, and then he's limping at the end of it.
And I tell you, Lottie is very lucky here because he was caught, again, body positioning, and his starting position was poor. It's a long ball over the top, and it looks like at the end of that, when Di Maria was going for it, just he stepped it. It didn't seem as though initially there was any contact on that.
Well, the Brazilians are upset here because Di Maria's off the field. There's no reason really why Brazil just couldn't have put that ball in play and continued forward. It's the same as if the trainer's over there, but the referee stopping the game.
Oh, yeah, and this is a newly laid field as well, and you wonder how much of an impact. Watch when he plants here with the left, and just that left ankle kind of goes back, and he can't step on it.
Di Maria suffered an injury in the first half of the 2015 Copa America final. Again, he was limited in all of these finals by injuries. Is it going to happen to him again? But does it come with his team in the lead by, what, an inch and a half on the offside decision?
I mean, we thought it was close. That was very close.
Argentina playing with 10 at the moment until they assess Di Maria or maybe make a sub. Casemiro trying to clip it up. Neymar went down. It's nodded backwards to Emiliano Martinez. Montiel. chasing on Ederson. Good step by Otamendi there in front of Neymar. Casemiro just bashes it forward.
That's frustration. How often do you see Casemiro do that as well? In the middle of the field, not even try to control it, just boots it down the field. Martinez in possession. Argentina stepping well, playing a very high line defensively, especially when the ball is in the Brazil's end. Otamendi stepping through, Romero stepping through. So they are first to everything right now, and I've yet to see a response from this Brazilian team from going down a goal, especially in their intensity and their purpose with the ball, playing vertically and trying to get Neymar involved in that attacking part.
How surprised are you to hear yourself say that? This is Brazil. This is the final. This is the Maracanã.
Look, when we were coming in, you were asking, you and I were talking about it. I said, look at the Brazil forward line right now. Richarlison, Everton. How much have you seen of Richarlison? How much have you seen of Everton? Neymar's had a few touches, but for Brazil to get those guys involved, they have to win in the middle of the field. And I'm surprised to say that they're losing in the middle of the field. Argentina with Lo Celso and DePaul and Paredes, they're squeezing tight and not allowing them time and space on the ball, something they haven't seen all tournament long, and there's only 5 minutes to halftime. Chichi makes changes at halftime. I would expect him to change the balance here because it is not working for Brazil.
We've seen them sluggishly lead by a goal at the half, and he's made big changes at this tournament. Here's Lo Celso on the run. Cunha. Gets pulled back there by Paquetá. A free kick for Argentina. 5 minutes to go in the half. Angel Di Maria, just a speculative ball over the top by Rodrigo de Paul. Misplayed by Renan Lodi in the 22nd minute, giving Argentina the lead. It would be their first title since 1993's Copa America. 6 of Argentina's players were not yet alive as Acuna takes it quick and it's knocked away. Good work by Richarlison. Back there to defend. He takes the bump. They're just kicking each other right now. Free kick coming for Brazil. A little bit of afters as well. This will be just Chichi's second loss in a competitive game in 5 years as Brazil's coach, and the first to a South American side. Casemiro. Wide for Danilo. Roll down the line for Neymar. Going to turn the corner. Good late reaction there by Christian Romero. 3 games out with a knee injury. Stabs it in behind for a Brazil corner, their first of the night.
That's good running from Neymar that time. Starts centrally, recognize Everton had come inside. There was space down the wing. Makes that run and go out for a throw-in.
There's a couple different runners looking for Renan Lodi. Nods it inside. Everton brought it down in front of Paquetá. Everton tried to turn. Deflected shot. Comfortable stop for Martinez. Coming up on our Verizon halftime, our studio crew will give us their thoughts on what we've seen. We'll also get you ready. This might be the final of the Copa America. It's the midway point of our summer of soccer. The Gold Cup starts tonight across the United States. All that and more on our Verizon halftime. How surprised will they be at an Argentina 1, Brazil 0 scoreline? If that's where we're at, another 2.5 minutes. Neymar for Casemiro. It's for Danilo, and now Richarlison. Richarlison hooks it across. Man goes down in the box. That one's knotted in behind. That's going to be Brazil's first corner.
Near post run is something Brazil have looked for often, trying to hit it with pace at that near post, get the flick on. If it's Marquinhos, it's often been Richarlison bending around, trying to get on that first one, and that's where Neymar aims for.
If is still ripped short. Early in this first half, Marquinhos and Otamendi getting a talking to from the referee. We saw Casemiro score from a Neymar corner. That was the winner against Colombia in the group stage. Here it comes, hooked in from Neymar, knotted down, loose in front, bouncing all the way through.
And it was Richarlison at that near post, just trying to flick it on. They had numbers at the back. You'll see starts around the 6-yard box. Acuña's marking him. There's the flick on. 3 Brazilians at the back post, and it misses all of them and goes out for a goal kick.
There, away by Messi, but Casemiro able to help keep it for Brazil. Fred heard the shouts of the pressure coming.
Look, it's been a relatively quiet half for Lionel Messi, hasn't it? Not involved in the goal. Was involved in Argentina's last 4 before that goal. And we said in a final, he would need a supporting cast, and they turned up in an important moment. Only 22 passes, but the thing for Argentina is, as this game opens up, he's going to have more space.
They come again. Lo Celso threaded that through. Messi couldn't catch up to it. Was cut off by Thiago Silva. Stoppage time. 1 minute stoppage time at the end of the half. We have seen Brazil at this tournament be a second-half team, wear opponents down and run away from them late. Fred to the far side for Renan Lodi. His mistake that led to the Argentina goal. Now his cross, looking for the tying goal. Otamendi hooks it away. Casemiro got undercut there and went airborne. Final seconds, final chance of the half for Brazil. Referee looks at his watch, and he'll send the teams to the dressing room. It might be about Lionel Messi tonight, but it's his supporting cast that's the difference maker right now. Rob, Mo, Ali, and Alexi after the break to give us their thoughts on what we've seen. Angel Di Maria, decisive so far, 45 minutes down, 45 to go at the Copa America final in Rio, where it's Argentina 1, Brazil 0.